Hello everyone, my name is Raphael. I'm a game designer and today I would like to introduce to you this video game that I've made several years ago, which name is À travers les ombres, Through Darkness in English. I make this video because I've heard that the game wouldn't work on a lot of computers, and I didn't find a way to correct this, so I guess I'm going to just introduce this one to you and in a kind of a walkthrough. So here we go. So launch of the first level. Let's go. So here is the first level. So it is a labyrinth, and well, the player has got to go through it to find his way out. Nothing quite complicated although for the first level. But what is going to add some challenge for the player is that he's going to have to go through it blinded, meaning that he won't be able to see this floor or the wall. So if I go in there, see, I only have the background that remains, and also a couple of feedbacks which the player will have to rely on. So I'm going to show you this. So the first feedback is the compass, which tells the player if he is looking at the north, or to the west, or to the east, or to the south. And that is a first feedback for the player. Second feedback is a feedback to tell him what distance he has made already, and this feedback is the footstep. So listen, see, each time I'm going to hear this footstep, I will know that I've done the size of a square. So it's not really precise on this version because, well, I was the one who developed this and I'm not a programmer, but well, it worked pretty well in any level for now. So like I'm going to make a 2 footstep, 1, 2. Well, I've done it too long, so I've had a third step. And last feedback is something that tells me if I'm touching the wall on the right. See this green light on the front, left, or the back. So with this these only 3 feedbacks, I'm able to locate myself in a known world, because this camera, you see, is not a some kind of a presentation or debug camera. It's a true camera that the player will be able to use, and so that he can discover the level. So for example, so the player will have to remember each very important step of the level if you want to succeed in reaching the way out. So for example, a player will have to do like okay, so here are 4 squares, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have to make 4 steps to get there. Okay, then I will have to make 1, 2, 3 steps to get there on the right, etc., etc. In fact, in this level, the player will only have to do just to remember. First time I've got to go to the right, next time I've got to go to the right, then on the left, etc., etc. Because in fact, as there are walls everywhere, he can do it without arm, but it won't be the same in any level. So for example, I'm going to show you. So as told you, it was 4 steps, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, east, 1, 2, 3, and 3 or 4. I believe if I do just a step ahead, I touch the wall. So then right, then left, and north now. Left, right. Oh, didn't go further enough. And now I'm in the end of the level. So here is the concept. I've done a lot of stuff with it. So let's see the second level. So the second level is quite more difficult because this time there are some places where there are no walls. And there are also some traps which creates sound all the time. Like this fireball, you hear that sound. It's the same for the vortex, always sound with it when it is activated. And where there are no walls, there is this feedback of a clear sound of a waterfall if I go near it. There is also something that I would like to add about these traps or enemy. Is that the sound that they create is not only there to prevent from a danger. There are also some kind of tags for the player. Like for example, in this level it's pretty obvious because there is only one fireball and one vortex. So each time the player will hear the sound of the fireball or the vortex, he will have a much precise view of what is happening right now and where he is in the level. For example, here, when I'll be playing the game, I will wait for the fireball to bounce on this wall and create this sound. And thanks to it, I will be able to move. And for the vortex, when I will be hearing his sound, well, it will be much easier for me to aim my way to the end right here. See, I'm using headsets, so thanks to it, I can really have a much precise kind of view of where are the objects that are creating sounds. So let's do this. So well, I've checked before the level. I'm going to go straight right. Here I will have to watch out for the fireball end of this wall, because if I go too far I will be dropped under the water. Then I will have to run there, go to the left, watch out for this non-presence of the wall, and then watch out for this water to be not like taken. So I will have to wait, so that I will have to wait that it is unactivated. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I've heard the bounce of the fireball on the wall, so I could pass on. I'm going to lead myself with this wall, see, on the right. Now I know that I'm almost good. Here there's a vortex. I've got to run. I hope that I will be in time. I believe I am, and now I'm going to get out. This is for level 2. I'm going to just show you a slice of the third level. It is more complicated than the two others, and well, you'll see. So, third level. As you can see, it is quite more bigger than the other. Fact is that there are some new traps, like this fake wall, but what interests me now is that I've tried something else, like what if I leave the player the possibility to see, in fact, the enemy traps. And now thanks to this feature, well, the player can now tell more easily where he is actually, and then, well, choose his destination in a function of the placement of these traps and enemies. So in this kind of in this choice, the enemies are not just there to kill the player, they are here to help him and to give him some feedbacks. And that's quite something that I should add to the entire levels, because well, now with even with this kind of level, very big, now the player is able to end even this kind of level. Well, I think that's all. Thank you for watching me, and well, don't not hesitate to send me some feedbacks or some comments on the YouTube account or on my email if you want. Um, Once again, thanks for watching, and well, goodbye.